Okay, so it's been a long time since I posted a video, and that's due to the fact that I am in a lot of pain with my knees at the moment. So the whole fish room YouTube thing is just on hold because I've got other things to think about. But today I've had a day out with Joe in Blackpool, which is a famous seaside village, and that's where my in-laws come from. So Joe's family live in Blackpool, so we do visit this area a lot, and there's a lot of fish shops over here. So I thought on this occasion what I would do is I would try and visit as many of it as I can, and I'll show you some of the best stuff in them shops, some of the fish that I think you might want to see. There's about 6 of them, but I'm only probably going to get to about 3 or maybe 4 of them. But let's get on that journey and have a check out of what they've got in Blackpool. Alright guys, so the first shop we are in is World of Water in Blackpool, and I'm just going to show you some of the stuff that I think that you would be interested in seeing. I have asked for permission to film, but this is, for anybody that's watched me for a while will know that they have a World of Water. Well, they used to have one in Altrincham, Manchester, and they had the big tank, and that's where this was the place where the big tank was moved to, so I'll show you that in a minute. Lovely little shoal of silver dollars, and they're nice size these as well. There's no price on them, but they are stunning. They're really, really nice quality. You know, just put my hand there for the size. They're quite a big fish for obviously finding these in a fish shop as well. You don't really find them this big. They're really nice. Some nice rams in there with them as well. Check out these red spotted sevs. These are really nice. I would say that this is one of my favourite fish shops in Blackpool. Like I said, this is where Joe comes from, so her family live over here, so I have been over here quite a lot, and this, like I said before, there's a lot of fish shops in this area, and this is one of the best ones for me. I've always liked this. They've always had decent quality fishing and fish that you don't generally see in other shops either. So, you know, the red spotted sevs, these are £40 each, but they are stunning, aren't they? Absolute beauties. This is something else that we always get in this World of Water, and that's flower horns, and this is chalk and cheese, Marmite. You either love them or you hate them. For as much as I don't really keep hybrids, this is something that I do like these. I must admit I do like these, and I would actually keep a flower horn. Let's have a look how much it is. There it is. It's 120 quid. It won't be coming home with me today, guys, but I think, you know, I've kept them before and I would definitely keep them again. And like I said, every time I come here, there's always a flower horn in this shop. If you're going to keep an hybrid, I would say keep a flower horn. Some nice blue acaras as well. Again, a good size, good quality. Stunning fish as well. Lots of those reed fish. These are weird, these, aren't they? I find fish like this a little bit weird, a little bit creepy, but I do think they're nice all the same. Lots of rainbow cichlids as well. Alright guys, this is the big tank. If you've seen my videos in the past, it was in the World of Water that was near me in Manchester. It's absolutely massive, and it was moved to here when they closed down. And there is some stunning fish. Look at that albino arrow. And there's a silver arrow in there as well, obviously. They're lovely, them. If you did watch my video, which was a long time ago, you would have seen that they used to have a big pair of dovi in here. But then they closed that shop down and they moved this over here, and I think they've got this looking better than they did over there, to be honest with you. That's a nice little setup with those rocks and those bubbles. And there is a big giant gourami in here as well. Let me just pan back to show you the size of this tank. It's absolutely massive. That's the side-on view. I think it's 4 foot wide. I think it's 7 foot wide, 7 foot long, 4 foot wide, and 3 foot high maybe. But it's an absolute massive tank. Stunning. I look right at it here. I'm just limping about with my knee. Joe's got me crutch and she's gone to the toilet. Anyway guys, I want to keep these journeys to each shop short, so we'll move on to the next shop now. Right, so I've just got to Maiden Aquatics, which is in Cleveland, and there's not really much on the bigger side of the fish and the American cichlids, but I wanted to show you this Oscar. This is probably one of the biggest Oscars I've ever seen. It's massive. As you can see, it's quite an old Oscar. It is for sale though. It's 50 quid and it's called Benny. But look at the thickness on him. What a stunning fish he is. Absolute beauty. I reckon he's a good 14-15 inches, to be honest with you. But it's the thickness, look at the thickness on that head. Wow, what a stunning tiger Oscar that is. There are some Severins in here. We've got some gold Severins and we've got some more red spotted Severins. Again, lovely fish. And obviously it's like the same as Maidenhead always is. You know, we brought 3 lots of tanks. Some nice discus up there as well. But other than that, is a lot of small fish. So we're going to move on to the next shop now. Okay, so my battery had ran out at this point on my microphone. And obviously when I got home I realised that I'd been chunnering onto myself in this shop. And the battery wasn't even working. So yeah, I'm having to do a voiceover. This is Norcross Aquatics. This is in Cleveland, which is near Blackpool. And this is a cracking little shop. It's on the back of a house. And it's a business. It's got like a separate shop, but it's part of his house. It's really, really smart. And they always have really good fish in here. Obviously, there's some Oscars. He usually has quite a lot of American cichlids. And as you've already seen, he's already got a few. He's a great guy, the guy who owns this shop. And here is another flower horn. So Blackpool has absolutely showed up with the flower horns today, haven't they? And if you look next to that, there's a little... Well, I say little, it's little at the moment, but it's a giant gourami, which is obviously going to grow to a decent size. And this is another shop that I put up there with World of Water as one of my favourite shops. Okay, so that's the only shops we got to today, guys. We only did 3 shops. We just didn't have time. We are now off to see Joe's family. So, yeah, it was nice to get into those 3 shops. And then next time I come over, I'll go and visit the ones that I didn't visit. And hopefully get some footage for you as well. I hope you enjoyed it. And like I said, I will try to post as much as I can. But at the moment, I'm just not in a position. I'm not feeling it just with the knee, that's all. But yeah, anyway, I just want to say a massive thank you for all the support you give me. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, obviously consider subscribing to it. And I'm going to call it a day, guys, and see you all on the next one.